25-0. Looking to go to 26-0, going to the Palace in Auburn Hills. Not thinking about 82-0. That shit will make any man motherfucking nervous. Even though you know you can win, you can go 25-0. Your mind starts playing tricks on you. You start forgetting about what your overall goal is. And then you find yourself in close games. Just want to get a W.
And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five.
Dunleavy. Inside the Prince. Down low to Patrick Ewing on the left block. Backs in against Robin. Fall away jump on the baseline. In and out. Rebound Dumars. Outlet to Thomas on the left side. Up top to Dumars. Dumars down the lane. Stripped and stolen. PG out to Davis. Fires up the three. No good. Dunleavy with the foul to begin the game.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied at the rim like that. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with 2 pins like you just saw.
Detroit 13-11. Knicks 25-0, seeking their 26th victory of the year. Thomas blocked.
Lambeer screen. 5 on the clock. Here's
James fall away. No good.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Dunleavy kicks to Prince. There's the dish to Ewing.
Going down to Ewing. Reverse layup. He puts it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup
And the
can
Knicks
be
jersey
just
is
as
high.
sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Thomas goes in.
Took the jumper, no good. Rodman, the offensive rebound. Rodman, a defensive rebound demon.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Back to Rodman. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Tries again.
Thomas, the runner against Dunleavy, he puts it in.
With that shot made.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but
Knicks 4, Pistons 2. Nearly 2 minutes gone by first quarter. Dunleavy gives it to Garnett on the right blocks. Backs in against Rodman. Fall away jumper. No good.
not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thomas off for Aguirre, fires up the jumper, no good.
And a chance to take the lead.
Really just struggling here.
Davis puts it up high. And go to the line for 2. As Thomas picks up the personal foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
Just makes both free throws. 6-2.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Thomas. That's it, guarded by Dunleavy. Down the lane, puts up the layup, no good. Rebound KG. I'll let the Dunleavy to Ewing. This the Prince. He jams it in.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow.
Oh, good pass from Thomas to Rodman.
A little more staunchly than that.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Miami Heat. Garnett dishes to Dunleavy.
He gets it back.
Some nice passing by New
Ewing
York.
on the left block. Accident fall away jumper over Lambeer. It's good.
The jumper from the baseline.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Pistons trail by 6. Outside Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. He dishes it to Lambeer. 6 to shoot. Lambeer screen. And Thomas.
Blocked by Ewing.
Sends it back. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Dumars. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Thomas.
Thomas fires up the jumper. No good. KG to rebound.
Play his way right onto the bench and out of
Play by Maguire. Stolen.
Like he has so far in this
blocked by KG.
No good. New York leading by 8. Prince with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Prince kicks to Dunleavy.
3 for 3. It's good.
A double-digit lead.
And the Knicks jump out to a 15-4 start.
And a huge lead here early to to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Now here's Rutter. Aguirre.
Aguirre, 20-footer. Let's push it in.
Aguirre's got his first 2 points of the night. Davis kicks to Ewing.
Here's the Ewing on the right blocks.
From 10 feet
With the
out,
shimmy follower. It's good. Patrick Ewing.
If it ain't broke,
Off
don't
to a
fix
good
it.
start.
They keep getting in the
17-6.
paint and keep scoring points.
Knicks up
Keep it going.
5-11.
Not a lot you can do
Thomas
as a
has it up
defense
top.
when they keep getting the
Guarded
ball
by
in the
Dunley. He
paint
dribbles
like
off the
this.
screen.
Thomas passes
Gives
to
it
Aguirre.
down low to Aguirre on the left side. Fall away jumper. No good. KG another rebound. KG early on the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now.
Knocked away, taken away, and stolen.
Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Guys are looking
Thomas
for a
has the
spark here.
basketball.
Yeah, I mean,
Up top to 3-point off. Dribbles left side. Now dribbles back off for Lambert screen. Left side for Lambert. Throws it up top to Dumars on the right side. Dribbles off for Robinstein. And stripped it, stolen by Davis. Up ahead to Tayshaun Prince. And he throws it down the other end. And the Knicks up by 13 at the start.
You can see which team
And when the
now
Knicks defense
has the
is on,
Swagger Clark right now.
very tough team to beat.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't
Thomas has a crossover dribble. Right side for Dumars. Down the lane. Puts up the layup. Blocked by Ewing with a foul. And Hubert Davis picks up the personal on the drive. So Joe Can Do goes to the free throw line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Just under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
And it's paid off with some highlight reel
Substitutes
plays
for the Knicks.
in
Christie
transition.
comes in.
The other thing
Arthur,
that's helped them early
Udonis,
tonight
and
are the
Charles
points
Smith.
they've been
Patrick
able
Ewing
to
stays
convert
on the
off
floor.
turnovers.
And
Here's
Slicky
what
Tricky
Detroit's
Rick
going with right
Mahorn
now.
enters the game for the
Check in for
Pistons.
Lambier. Battier comes in for Dennis
And he
Rodman.
misses 1 out of
Dennis
2.
Johnson in for Thomas.
Rebound
They've been beating them
goes out
to
to
a
Smith.
lot of those loose
But
ball
Knicks turn it
and
over down the
rebounds
other
here
end.
to start.
Yeah, the half and
Maguire
half
has the
balls are going their
basketball.
way, and that's
Right side for
really a
Johnson
function of
down
effort and
to
intensity.
Battier
You know,
on the right
ball
side.
Doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Battier played with the Knicks last season. Puts up the runner and backs it in. Vinny Microwave Johnson.
Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact
Oh,
that
and a backcourt violation and a turnover.
but you also have to
That's Arthur. You can't come in the game and do that.
didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And New York
The bench will be calling your name.
Eustace is checked in. Johnson outside. Here's Dumars.
Dumars, foul line jumper, no good. Smith the rebound.
Defense needs to play
Colin
tight
to
on
Christie
him, and that's
to
exactly
be going.
what they did.
Puts up the layup, no good for the foul. And Bowden picks up his first personal.
They saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what
Only
you
hits the
expect
first
from
free
them.
throw.
For New York, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Dumars.
21-9.
Passes it to Bowden.
Bowden has it 3-point arc. Holds the dribble.
Here is Mahorn.
Here's it to Mahorn. Mahorn now drives left side. Here's it to
Johnson in
Bowden.
the
Right
corner.
side for Johnson. Johnson now starts to drive. Now dribbles back left. Holds the ball. Follow away jumper. No good.
Not enough on that one, is it?
Rebound.
And that
Goes to
was a
Josh
difficult
Houston to
shot
Christie.
from mid-range
Christie has it now.
because the
Gives it up top to
defense
Arthur. Fires
was
up a long
engaged.
three.
Yeah,
No
and I
good.
think the quickness of the
Udonis the
closeout
offensive rebound.
really threw him
Christie,
off.
22-footer. No
Christie
good.
can't make it.
Dumars the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Just under 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Dumars now dribbles off the screen.
On the wing,
Crossover dribble, now
Battier
dribbles to the right of the
outside.
right of the key. Battier, 20-footer. He knocks it down right side.
And so it's New York with it. 10-point lead.
Out there has it right side for Houston. Gives it to Smith, 17 feet away. Now she begins to drive.
Smith kicks to
Up top to
Arthur.
Arthur.
There's
Fires
the
up the
three.
three. No good.
No good. And the Pistons
Golden the bound the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Johnson, 17-footer left side. And loose ball foul is called against Rick Mahorn. So Slicky Rick still hanging on in the
New York
NBA.
leading by 10.
Detroit out of his own
Over to the
defense.
wing.
Right side for Christie.
Christie the pass to
Gives it to
Houston.
Josh Houston.
He kicks it to
Up top to Arthur. Now he fires up another jumper
Nice
and
jump
puts it in this
shot.
time.
It's taking them no
That's what
time
Wes Arthur have to
build
do
this lead
because
up.
he's not a
Great first
three-point
quarter
shooter.
offensively.
But no
Step
time
in,
to
hit
relax here.
20-footer.
They've got to keep the
That's
pressure
definitely
on
within
with
his
the
range.
defense, and
Johnson
I
now
think
has
they've
it.
got to try to
Crossover
put this
dribble.
one
Foul
away
line
early.
jumper. No good.
Johnson
Rebound
can't
to
get it to
Christie.
go.
Almost
Outlet
no chance
to
of
Houston.
that shot going in.
Down the lane.
Yeah, there
This
were
is
a
to
lot
Smith.
of other places
Way
they
up.
could
Backs
go
it in.
with the
Out
basketball
foul.
instead of forcing that
Rick
shot.
Mahorn picks up his
This is
second
the
personal
kind of
foul.
start they were hoping for.
Knicks shooting
shots falling,
62%.
off to a very good start
Detroit
offensively as a result.
Off to an
New York
atrocious
shooting their
beginning.
fifth attempt at the line in the game. The free throw drops for Smith.
Charles Smith puts the Knicks up 15.
Pistons
Coming up
trail
on 1
by
minute to
15.
play here in the first quarter.
Guys are looking for a start
And
here.
Detroit calls
Yeah, I mean,
timeout.
cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants
So
to
if
make
you're
that
just
a point
tuning
of
in,
I would certainly think so. I mean, if
first
they
quarter
can give it
here
up
in the
to
Palace and
those
Auburn
kinds
Hills.
of
Knicks
easy
off
looks
to a
inside,
jump out to a
they'll
15-point
be in big
lead.
trouble.
Now a timeout
What is it, their
called
last
by
25 straight to begin the season? And they're looking for win number 26 this evening. That's horrible cheerleading. So Battier looks to inbound, 106 left here in the first quarter. He inbounds to
105
Vinnie
left to
Johnson
play
in the
here
left corner.
first. Outside
Looking
Dumars.
for Dumars up top, the three-point arc, has it left side, crossover dribble, and a reaching foul call against Doug Christie. Knicks don't need to be bailing them out right now, as they sitting comfortably here in the first quarter with a
54 seconds left
15-point
here in
lead.
the opening quarter.
Stolen away. Here's Josh
I don't
Houston,
know what's going on.
the athletic phenom,
Already, that's
throws
three
it down the other end.
They're going to dig quite a hole for
And
themselves.
the Knicks really like this kid as they hope that he'd be around for a very long
Detroit with
time.
the ball. Following the score by New York. They set the screen.
Knicks by 17.
Johnson goes
Vinnie
in.
Johnson. He's been a jock with the ball. And Charles Smith picks up the personal foul. The jumper goes in. And Rick Mahorn will go to the line and actually shoot a free throw.
Play you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
So they get 2 for the price of 1.
Mahorn hits them both. New York leading by
Pistons
13.
really need that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Houston's 20-footer,
Wasted
left
no
corner. He
time
puts
on
it
that
in.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow him down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Here is Mahorn on the wing.
Mahorn has
Johnson.
it guarded by Smith. Left corner for Vinnie Johnson. Dribbles.
Shot off the screen.
Back. Spins back
They get
baseline.
it back. Mahorn
Rebound
kicks to
Mahorn.
Johnson. Over Arthur.
Vinny puts up the shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. The follow. Backs it in and a foul.
Second chance. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
The Pistons
Nick
have
Mahorn to the
3
foul
of 4
line.
at the free throw line tonight.
Puts it in. And that Nick lead is trimmed to 12. 2 seconds, 1 second. Arthur at the buzzer.
No good.
No good.
And as we
And now
conclude
we're in
the
the first quarter.
a one-sided
Knicks with a
game so far.
12-point lead early
New
on.
York leads by 12. And
Good
will
defense from the
return
Knicks.
shortly.
Pistons trying to pick it up offensively. Second quarter set to begin here at the Palace at Auburn
We'll
Hills.
see if we're in store for more
Knicks
Texas
jumped out to
contest
an early
as we move here into the second.
15-point
And what
lead.
stands out to you from New York in this one?
Not sure you can play any better offensively.
Very few bumps in the road so far. It's been an easy ride for him.
And a moment now
Warren
to
has it
reset the
atop the
lineups
Thomas.
courtesy of
Three-point arc down the
Gatorade.
lane. KG picked up the personal foul. And a flagrant foul has been called.
Detroit. We've got Aguirre. Lane Beer is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Johnson, and it's
I don't know
Thomas
about
in at
that.
the
I
five.
just think that was just maybe just a good hard
And he's got
foul,
his
but I don't know if
first
this
chance at the line
warrants
here.
it being a flagrant foul. Anyway, Detroit now cuts that Nick lead to 10. As the Pistons try to remain relevant, still in the Eastern Conference, still relatively early in the season. They're standing at 13-11, and everybody's looking up at the Knicks.
Johnson dishes to Thomas. Pass to Aguirre.
McGuire has it, trying to post up. Tayshaun Prince puts up the jumper in the paint. No good. Rodman on another offensive rebound. This is the Rodman. Short shot blocked by KG.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And the Pistons sneaking back into the game at the foul line.
And he can't get the first one.
Rodman misses the first.
No luck that time either. New York leading by 9.
He misses the free throw.
Prince kicks to Garnett.
KG, foul line jumper, no good.
Rebound by the Pistons.
Rodman the rebound.
Rodman's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lampier screen. And Thomas, here we go.
Up top lane there, fires a 3. No good. KG the rebound.
Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's
Prince fires a 3. And that was a wild shot. Didn't need to take that.
Certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy.
Thomas spins left. Down the lane. He puts up the Euro. One layup, they puts it in.
Bucket of the night.
What hand? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Dunleavy kicks to Prince. On the wing,
Garnett drives. Gives it to Davis.
inside.
Back to Ewing.
6 on the shot
Ewing
clock.
now backs in. Sidney. Fall away jump from the left baseline. He knocks it down. Patrick Ewing.
Love how he used his height advantage.
Gives the
on
Knicks a
that shot.
9-point
And he
lead.
had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Thomas looking to drive.
Outside Thomas.
Spins.
From 11
Puts
feet
up the
away.
hot step jumper. No good. Lambier the rebound. The foul is good. And the Knicks now need to crash the glass as the Pistons climbing back in the game slowly but surely.
And determined with the soft touch.
Out top
to
the
make.
Prince. Fires up the 3. No good.
Another miss.
Rodman the rebound.
Pistons trail by 7. Rodman sets a
Thomas
screen.
down the lane. Quiet corner jumper. Puts it in.
By Thomas to set the basket.
And the Pistons now climb to within 4 with that 3.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
This is the Ewing. Ewing backs in.
Ewing against Lambier.
Fall away. No good. KG to follow. He puts
That's
it in.
for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Thomas has it. Guarded by
Now here's
Dunleavy.
Thomas.
Looking to
He's got
use
7.
and abuse Mike Dunleavy. Very difficult guard to guard. And Isaiah no good. On the jumper. Prince. Over to Davis. And he jams it in the other end as the Knicks get off and start running. Something the Pistons do not want. Knicks are a very good transition team.
Now's the time to do it.
Thomas now dribbles off the
To attack
screen.
that rim.
Now,
He's down low, knocked away by Ewing, taken away and
here we
stolen.
go. Dunleavy's got it. The fast break chance. New York.
After
moving the ball
Ewing.
around.
Foul line
Garnett
jumper.
trying to break
No
loose.
good.
Another miss by Ewing. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Rockets. McGuire passes to Thomas.
Bert Bland puts it in. And a foul.
There'll be 3 points if we convert it.
Isaiah Thomas now starting to work.
And started hot, and he's only
He's got 9 points.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good,
That's
Thomas.
good. So Pistons after trailing by 15 have put this lead down. It was still early. But they
Now
definitely got it going now.
5 points in the game.
Davis gives it to Ewing.
Here's
Fall
Ewing.
away. In, out, round and round, and puts it in.
Dropping in.
And the Knicks up by
Ewing's got
7.
4 points this quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
McGuire kicks to Thomas.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas now starting to coach the Knicks.
5 of 12 from the floor.
The points just keep
Pistons
coming for him
within
this quarter,
5.
and just at the right time too.
They may be drawing.
That's
Yeah, he's
good.
going to have to put the pressure on Isaiah
Dunleavy's
Thomas.
got 7 points.
And Isaiah Thomas is killing him the other end.
Once he gets to the bucket.
Johnson outside.
Vinny
He
drives,
feeds it to
gives
Thomas.
Isaiah, and the
he
foul
gets
line
it.
jumper, he puts it in.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has
He
to do it.
drives, he puts it in.
He's got 9.
And now we got a back and forth show with Isaiah
And the
Thomas and
Pistons
Mike
with possession
Dunleavy.
here. 7-point differential. Johnson left side.
Over the top of 3-point left side. Isaiah, pull up. No good. Rodman offensive rebound. KG the rebound.
Something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Not the way, stole it away.
Some extra possessions.
Rose down the lane, puts it up. No good for the foul. And KG picks up his third personal foul.
There is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again.
Knicks going to have to really turn up the heat on Isaiah Thomas as he's really putting pressure on the Knicks here in the first half. Definitely after that 15-point lead, it's down to 5.
Never be another player that will dominate their position like Will Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Will averaged almost 3 rebounds a game, not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. Nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Pistons trail by 5. To the inside.
Oh, what a pass of Rick, Tricky Rick.
For the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
There's Eustace.
And yeah, guards Eustace. Down the lane. Puts up his layup. He puts it in.
3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And there's the pass to Aguirre.
This is Aguirre, puts up the shot, foul, but this won't go. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And free throw drops for Mark Aguirre.
Teams choosing it up here.
The former Dallas Maverick, who came in a trade for Adrian Dantley years ago. Definitely worked out for the Pistons when they won 2 championships during the course of the 90s.
To the middle. Christie kicks to Arthur.
Drives down the lane. Dugonis layup. He missed it. He blew the layup.
Pistons trail by 3.
Right side. Up top to Dumars. 3-point arc. Double team. Dribbles off right side. Knocked away and stolen. Arthur. This is to Smith. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks up by 5. And Smith comes up hobbling.
Repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've got.
Aguirre, a 3-pointer left side. That's good. And the Pistons are within 2 after the Knicks jumped out to a 15-point lead early. Christie has it left side. Gives it in the corner to Houston. Drives baseline. Down the lane. He puts up the layup and puts it in.
Making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Man, have they been effective.
Josh Houston must have something personal against Shane Battier.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight
Dumars
good
has it
looks
up
in the
top to
paint.
3-point arc. Dribbles down the lane. Up top to Battier. Double team. Gives it to Mark Aguirre. Aguirre now left side for Dumars. Up top to Aguirre. Fires up another 3. No good. Houston's rebound. Gives it to Christie. Knicks out of a break. Right side for Arthur. Fires a 3. Bang! And the Knicks up by 7.
He might not have
It's Arthur now coming into his own, stepping up the last few games. Aguirre on 3 side. No good. Smith the rebound. Outlet to Dugonix. And he blows the stuff the other end. You about to go to the bench. You missed the layup and a dunk. I think that's what that timeout is about. They're about to just take him right out the game.
New York calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play. You envision yourself as a coach as well.
Jones gives it to Charles Smith. Drives down the lane. Jams it over Battier. What they got against Battier? I know what it is. He's a former Knick. He was with the Knicks last season when the Knicks got swept by the Chicago Bulls. Timeout Detroit.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Shane Battier did not play well in that series against the Chicago Bulls. He was nowhere to be found. But it wasn't all his fault. What you expect when you're going against a team that brings in Shaquille O'Neal with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. So the Knicks now on a personal mission this year. 25-0 looking for their 26th victory. And their main objective, home court advantage. Dumars has it guarded by Christie. Down low Aguirre. Layup in the paint, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound out of bounds. Still be Pistons basketball. 22 on the shot clock.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for New York.
Ewing back in the game. Battier to inbound. Inbounds to Dumars.
In the first half.
Coming up on 1 minute to play in the first half. He fires up the three. He puts it in. And Shane Battier pointing at somebody.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why it takes a little
Gives it up top to Arthur. Drives right. Gives it back to Dugonin. Now he drives baseline. Oh, gets to the paint. This time he puts it in under tough pressure.
Pretty much all of their buckets.
And the Knicks up by 8.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on
Dumars has it guarded by Arthur. Down the lane. Over Smith. Puts it in. Dumars always is good in his days with Detroit.
The screen from you.
Gives it to Charles Smith. Guarded by Battier. Fall away jumper. That's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around.
Charles Smith out of gas, too.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight.
Battier has it up top the 3-point arc. Left side to Bowden. Now dribbles up. Gives it to Dumars. Dumars now with 10 on the clock. Spins. Half spins. Fall away. No good. Ewing the rebound. 2 on the clock. Christie fires up the 3 at the buzzer. No good. And that's going to end the first half. And the Knicks with an 8-point lead.
Leading by 8. And don't go away.
Very strong first half from Patrick Ewing. You see he puts the shot down on the baseline. Knicks off and running. Second half set to begin here at the Palace in Auburn Hills.
Thomas having a dominant impact in this game.
Thomas definitely played well and got the Pistons back into that game after the Knicks were looking to run away with this game real early. Nice dish to Rodman, gives it to Lambeer. Right side, left side to Dumars. Dribbles off a Lambeer screen, down the lane. Shoot shot, no good. And a loose ball foul is called against Dennis Rodman.
How many fouls he's been drawing.
And New York looking at who they've got.
He slides Patrick Ewing and gets across the floor.
Then there's Hubert Davis. Then it's Ewing. And
gives it to Ewing, got played by Lambeer and steal. Pistons come back the other way.
Feeds to Dumars.
Up top to Dumars. Dribbles off the screen.
Here's Lambeer.
20-footer. No good. Ewing the rebound.
Their part here to run down a lot of missed shots.
This is alley-oop to Garnett. No good. Here come the Pistons back the other way. Thomas. This is to Lambeer and a hard foul by Patrick Ewing. And Lambeer goes to the foul line.
Pistons have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Disappointing season for the Pistons last season. They didn't even make the postseason. Especially having the number 2 seed just 2 seasons ago, where they were ousted in the first round. Lambeer, first free throw, it's good. And nearly 1 minute gone by here in the third. Knicks with a 6-point lead.
One of the very best at the foul line.
Oh, Ewing drives down the lane, throws it down. Good strong move from Patrick Ewing.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Dumars now has it. Dribbles off the screen. Gives it back to Lambeer. Looking for Dumars up top the 3-point arc. Dumars really struggling with this game tonight. Isaiah Thomas now drives. Gives it right side for Mark Aguirre. Aguirre now fires up the jumper. No good.
No good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Top to Dunleavy. Fires up the long 3 from about 27 feet out. No good. Ill-advised shot by Mike Dunleavy.
It may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kicks it to Lambeer.
It's a Lambeer. Foul line jumper. Puts it in.
Maybe with that, the lid
Knicks with a 6-point lead.
New York leading by
The way the
6.
Pistons are playing, though, it still feels like the Knicks are up by 20. They really is really struggling to get their offense going. Gives it to KG on the left blocks. Backs in. Shimmy shot. Fall away. No good. Ewing offensive rebound. The follow is good.
Ewing again. Ewing's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
Now here's Thomas. He's got
Thomas down the lane. Runner. Puts it in.
Thomas got 18 points.
He's got some.
He got 18 points. Taking Dunleavy to school.
Even last game, he was throwing fire.
Oh, this is for Ewing and knocked away and stolen. And here come the Pistons back the other way. Isaiah now puts up the short shot from about 7 feet. No good. Wow, that shot went in and out. Davis.
And Davis, here we go.
Right corner for Garnett. Up top to Prince. Fires up the three. No good. Up puts a rebound, Patrick Ewing. And they call him for stepping on the vine. On that right baseline. Vinnie Johnson set the check back in. Dumars sits down. Dumars really struggling with his game.
Trail by 6. Pass to Aguirre.
Aguirre, 20-footer, right side. He puts it in, and the Pistons are within 4. This is the closest they've been in the game since the early moments. Gives it to Prince. Prince now drives down the left baseline. Puts up a hard foul by Lambier.
That's on Bill Lambier.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't even talk that one over.
Tayshaun Prince, also the former Piston, won a championship back with them in 2004.
And good on the second, so he makes
And it's the last time the Detroit Pistons have won anything.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Up top to Isaiah Thomas. Thomas has it guarded by Dunleavy, who's been getting used and abused by Thomas all night. Fall away jumper, no good. Lambier the rebound, the follow, no good. Ewing the rebound.
Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is the Prince underneath, puts it up, no good for the foul. And Rodman now goes, picks up his second personal foul.
Yeah, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
For New York, they have gone a perfect
First free throw from Prince, it's good. Knicks with a 7-point lead.
And both free throws good for Prince.
We got an interesting competitive game here. Pistons looking to end this Knicks streak. Or will they just end up another victim like the first 25?
They don't come easier than that. You've got to get yourself there first.
Now here's Johnson.
Thomas has it left spot, the three-point arc on the left side. Dribbles off a Lambier screen. Gives it to Lambier. His fault 15-footer, no good. Prince the rebound. Outlet to Davis. The alley-oop to KG. He throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Knicks by 10. And timeout Detroit.
Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline.
Man, and some hot New York Knicks jerseys.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just frustrated by the lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Just over 5.5 to play here in the third. Knicks with a 10-point lead. Lambier puts up the shot in the paint, no good for the foul, and Garnett again now with his 4th personal foul. And Garnett is in danger of fouling out.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
8-point lead.
Done tonight well is share the ball.
Dunleavy, all the way, the other end, he puts it in.
Good crisp passes.
Just terrible defense from Detroit.
Finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball.
Isaiah gives it to Aguirre. Up top to Isaiah. Top the 3-point arc. Dribbles off the screen. Down the lane. Up top to Lambier. Right side for Rodman. Gives it in the right corner for Vinnie Johnson. Johnson now. Looking to drive. Down the lane. Scoop layup. No good. Dunleavy the rebound. Oh, and a steal the other end. Back to Isaiah. His runner. No good. Christie the rebound. Outlet to Prince to Davis. Gives it to KG. The scoop layup, he puts it in.
That's at the top of that.
Knicks by 12 on a 10-2 run the last 2 minutes.
It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Oh, knocked away, stripped away, and stolen by Christie.
Here's Davis.
And way up the other end, he puts it in, and the Knicks up by 14.
Davis has got 8.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their
Pistons
last
now in danger of getting blown out.
from very close range.
But they were down 15 earlier before making a run.
Are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done.
Vinny Microwave Johnson has it atop the three-point arc. Dribbles off the screen.
On the shot clock.
In the paint, and that was a wild, buck-wild shot. This is the Prince, the layup, backs it in. Good pass from Hubert Davis. And the Knicks up by 16.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to
One side up
collapse
top,
that defense.
gives it back to Isaiah Thomas.
To beat you over the top.
McGuire comes over, looking for the ball. Has the basketball up top to Isaiah Thomas.
Rodman with a screen on Christie.
Dribbles off the screen. Knicks with good defense, stripped and taken away. Here come the Knicks the other way to Prince. And he throws it down, and the Knicks now up by 18.
Who's going to win that race?
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense.
And now the Palace and Auburn Hills sound like a library with a basketball in.
What a play.
Quiet.
Here's Johnson following the score.
Foul line jumper.
You know what? He's just
A lot of one-on-one play.
not sure.
And the Blues rain down from the Palace and Auburn Hills. Christie has it up top the three-point arc. Looking for Dylan, fires up the three, left side. No good. Rebound, Rodman.
Pistons trailed by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean,
Lambeer has it. Spins, fall-away jumper over KG. He puts it in on the baseline.
Points here in this quarter.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Dunleavy just blows right by Thomas. He misses the layup.
Lambeer's got
Stripped and stolen, but gets it back.
Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up
And
the foul.
Dunleavy picks up his
That is
first
his
personal
foul
foul.
of the game. For the Pistons, Mahorn
Substitutions for the Knicks.
And Shane Battier
And Pistons. Ricky Mahorn still on the floor now. Shane Battier comes in. This was actually the squad that started the early run right before Isaiah Thomas came back and brought him back from 15 down. Battier right side is free. It's good.
Battier's got 8 points.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his
Arthur
edge.
has it,
even
gives it to
though
Garnett.
They've been trailing.
Drive.
It's Garnett penetrating.
Baseline shot, in and out.
That time either.
Microwave with the
Not been
rebound.
able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
6 points, 13 rebounds for KG.
Here's
Oh,
Thomas.
Isaiah with the blow by and puts it in, and all of a sudden it's an 11-point lead.
New York leading by 11. Passes it to Christie. Screen
Corner
by
gets it
Smith.
back running,
And he dunks
throws it
After the
down.
pick, frees him up.
And you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which
Next spot,
there's no
13.
stat. A monster
Good
dunk
strong move by
coming
Doug
off just a
Christie.
Terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all
Johnson,
the room
15-footer,
he
no
needed for the
good.
flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every
Also
once
with
in a while.
dribble,
It's a contact sport,
Christie
folks.
not going to get it back. Up top, Charles Smith. Drives down the lane, scoop layup. No
Wiggins
good
the
for the
whistle.
foul.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming
And
up.
Shane Battier
Good
picks
one
up
here
his
for
first.
Smith. 9 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. He hits the second from the line.
Next spot 14. Rare miss for Charles Smith though at the foul line.
Back to Thomas. There's the screen. Battier left side.
Battier
Over
has
to
it
the
left
left
side
wing.
to Bowden.
The fadeaway.
Ball away.
It's
No good.
rebounded by
Arthur the
New York.
rebound.
They led by as many as 18 points.
Physically, there's
Christie
no doubt
drives,
they've been the
gives it up
stronger
top to
team.
Arthur.
That plus 10 rebound
And
advantage
knocked away in the
tells you all
steal.
you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really
Also with dribble,
pushing
Dumars
them
fakes.
around.
Down the lane. He's scared to shoot.
And it's gonna be
And
2 free
Isaiah
throws.
now
True
will go to
contact
the line
on
to
the
shoot
shot.
2 free throws. That's
Perfect
Arthur.
tap at the free throw line for him. That'll help
Fouls
their
him in the
comeback
act of
effort
shooting.
for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
That free throw good from Thomas. Good on both.
12-point lead.
24
80-68.
seconds left in the third.
Dunleavy
Here's
drives.
Dunleavy.
Down the
on
lane.
pass to Christie.
Behind the back pass to
To the
Christie.
middle.
Gives it to Ewing.
Here's
Down
Ewing.
the lane. The runner in the paint. No good.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got
Here
his
come the
hands
Pistons
up
back
and
the other
made
way.
sure he
Dumars.
wasn't comfortable
The Isaiah.
on
Foul
the
line
release.
jumper right side. No
Did
good.
stay real snug on it.
Ewing
Didn't
rolls
allow
a
the space he
Hail
needed to
Mary.
get a good shot off.
And that one in the quarter as the Knicks lead is at 12, the end of third.
New York leads by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of it. And we're rolling here again with the
fourth quarter set to begin here at the Palace in Auburn Hills. Knicks with a 12-point lead. Looking to continue their great winning streak.
New York leading by 12. Lane Beer is out there with Mahorn. Then it's Thomas. Then it's
Prince
Joe
has it.
Dumars.
Gives it to
That's the foul on
Ewing.
the floor for the
20-footer.
Pistons.
Puts it in.
Shot
Patrick
by
Ewing. And
Now
the Knicks
here's
up by
Thomas.
14.
Pass to Mahorn. Inside.
This is Isaiah Thomas. He puts in the layup.
Thomas got 24 points.
12-point lead for the Knicks. And the Pistons now starting to play full-court pressure. Dunleavy has it to Garnett on the left blocks. Now turns, fall-away jump on the left right side, no good. Rick Mahorn the rebound.
Garnett's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%.
Mahorn has it, gives it to Dumars on the left side. Down to Lambeer, backs in his Ewing. The follow-away jump on the baseline, no good. Rebound, Patrick Ewing. Outlet to Davis. Davis now has it, fires up the three-pointer, left side. No good. Thomas the rebound. Okay, what was Davis doing back there in the backcourt?
Lambeer screen.
Dumars has it up top the three-point arc. Dumars really struggling this game. Crossover dribble, down the lane, puts up the shot, no good. KG the rebound. Dunleavy has it left side in the front court. Gives it left corner to Davis. Davis drives baseline. Up top to Dunleavy. Right side for Tayshaun. Fires up the 20-footer right side. He puts it in. And the Knicks up by 14. And Tayshaun with 14 points in this game.
To see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Thomas has it. Been shaking and baking all night long against the Knicks. 17-footer, puts it in. And Zeke.
Thomas got 26.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Still doing his numbers after all these years. He's like 88 years old.
You've got to do a better job of fighting.
Corner Davis fires up the jumper. No good.
Get that one to fall.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Double team. Dumars has a three-point arc, dribbles down the lane. Guarded by Tayshaun Prince. Up top to Thomas, 20-footer, no good. KG the rebound.
New York leading by 12. Prince kicks to Ewing.
As it Davis drives.
Outside, Davis.
Crossover dribble, down the lane. Scoop leg. Nice move from Hubert Davis.
Role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
So Davis returned back to the Knicks after last season. He was not on. Oh, good spin move by Isaiah Thomas. He puts it in.
Thomas got 28 points for the game.
And the Knicks could have really used a Hubert Davis though last season when they got swept by the Chicago Bulls.
New York
But brought him back.
Yeah, maybe
Had an opportunity to re-sign him after letting John Starks go to Seattle.
because of the matchup.
But the Knicks needed to free up that cap space to bring in KG. It was a very tough move for the Knicks to do to let John Starks, one of the heart and soul members of this team, go.
Listen in on New York's head coach talking to his team.
Dunleavy down the lane, scoop layup. He's fouled by Rodman. He would go to the line and shoot too.
We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Check out the game for Dunleavy.
So the Pistons just kind of hanging around. 7:03 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times.
Dunleavy, not overall a bad game, but he gotten torched by Isaiah Thomas.
Free throws good for Dunleavy. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Thomas blows by him again. The layup, he puts it in.
Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
But he's not playing no defense the other end as Dunleavy attacking Isaiah Thomas. Rodman picks up another foul
Play with some physicality in the paint.
as Thomas leaving his boy Rodman out to dry.
And the first one at the line is good.
So every time it seems like the Pistons are going to come back in the game, the Knicks go on a mini run to extend the lead once more.
For Dunleavy.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a
Dunleavy
little bit
almost
more
steals the ball in
active
the
and
backcourt.
aggressive here and draw some
Guarded-
fouls here in the second.
Guards Isaiah Thomas, dribbles on the screen, that float in the lane. Again, he backs it in.
Thomas got 32 points.
He's really stepping
And this
up.
is exactly the reason why Adrian Dantley got traded from the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah don't like to pass the ball sometimes.
Dunleavy dishes to Prince.
Gets it to Ewing,
Here's Ewing.
down the lane,
Ewing with the
and backs it in over Lambier. And look like Ewing has some words for the Detroit bench.
By 14.
Isaiah spins,
To the left
gets it
wing.
back, left side for Aguirre, 20-footer.
Here's Lambier. And
The rebound, he
off
puts
the
it in.
Lambier's got 10 points here in the second half.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Prince has it, drives down the right side, puts up the shot, no good. Here come the Pistons back the other way.
Rodman sends a screen.
And Joe Brickmars has been struggling, and there's another one.
Ewing's got rebound number 7.
Prince throws it down the other end.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just
Somebody needs to get
deflating right
Brickmars
now.
out of the game.
Team trying hard to get back
He's
to
really
the speed
struggling.
like this.
Has it Isaiah Thomas.
Jam was
Oh,
definitely
behind the back pass,
big
stolen by
apostrophe or an
KG.
exclamation point. How about maybe
Goes
even
to
a
Prince.
question mark?
Oh, nice, beautiful
have to say
move
there
from
are a lot of
Tayshaun
questions
Prince, the former
right now
Piston.
from a defensive standpoint.
18
that's for
points.
sure.
Pistons trail by 16. Rodman sends a
KG
screen.
jumps out off the screen.
And Thomas,
Down.
here we go.
This is the Rodman, left corner. Dumars fires a three, no good. Rebound. Rodman, the offensive rebound, and that's exactly what Dennis Rodman is very good at, is getting them offensive
New
rebounds.
York with the ball. Dunleavy up top. He's guarded by
Prince
Thomas.
looking to drive.
Dishes to Dunleavy.
Knocked away, gets it back by Dunleavy.
Moving it around.
Dumars
Davis, the pass
gives it down to Ewing on the right blocks. Turns,
The
jump hook in the paint, no
Shot is
good. Rebound, Lambier.
And it's Detroit the other way.
Knicks with a comfortable 14-point lead.
Outside Thomas.
Lambier,
Here's Lambier.
foul line jumper, no
Duncan
good.
off the front iron.
Rodman tipped the rebound, but Dunleavy comes with a
Here's
Davis.
He
Drives.
dishes it to Ewing.
Gives it to Ewing. Up top, Dunleavy fires up the three. He puts it in, and the Knicks up by 17 with 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
There,
And time running out on the
wasted his
Pistons.
second 3 of the game.
Feeds it to Rodman. The kick out to
They,
Dumars.
Joe Dumars, another brick. He's just off.
Defense there got away with
Get him out of the
a
game.
major lapse.
He didn't just put up 2 homeless shelters for folks in
against
Detroit.
Davis. Here's
Ewing
Ewing.
drives against Rodman,
Call
and he's
as he
fouled,
misses
and
it.
Rodman picks up his fifth.
Some good numbers for Patrick Ewing tonight. 8 rebounds, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open
Ewing, a
looks for
solid
his teammates.
game.
Very unselfish play.
Not too
from
flashy
him
in this game,
And the Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And New
but he's
York
still
with a
the
change
primary
here, too.
identity of this
Smith
team.
is checked in. Pistons trailed by 19. Johnson attacking.
And the microwave down the lane, he puts in the layup.
Doesn't matter that he's one of
Knicks
the
with a
slower guys on the
17-point
floor,
lead.
especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
Dunleavy kicks to Smith.
Gives it to Smith,
Dunleavy
back up top to Dunleavy.
Screen by Smith.
Good
Dunleavy
defense
dishes
from
to
Isaiah
Prince.
Thomas, gives it to Charles Smith.
Here's
Drives,
Smith.
puts up the shot, backs it in, and a foul. Good strong move from Charles Smith. We haven't seen that type of aggression out of Charles Smith since he was with the Clippers.
For success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Foul line
The
jumper,
free
it's
throw
good.
drops for Smith. Outside
Knicks by
Thomas.
20. Thomas down the lane, blocked by Ewing, he throws it away. Lambier banks it in.
Lambier's got 4
And
points
we
now
might
on the
have
court.
just officially
This is a
entered
fantastic
garbage time.
performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you
Ewing,
know,
follow
you
away
just
jumper on the
know with this
baseline.
guy, he's
Can't
always
get it
ready
to go.
turn it around.
Stolen by Ewing.
He kicks it
This
to
is to
Smith.
Smith, back to
Ewing, the
Ewing.
pass to
Up
Prince.
top to Prince, gives it back to Davis.
Davis
He
has
fires
the
up the
open
three.
look.
He
Good on the
knocks it
three-point
down.
shot. And New York leads by 21.
You know, one aspect of their play today
Whatever the
that's
Pistons
really
calling the
been
timeout
tight
for is,
and far superior is their passing.
doesn't matter at this
And
point.
that kind of flow can be elusive. But
It's
the
just going to be
great
another
offensive
victim
skill, that's just what they've shown here.
as the Knicks' mission continues.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Plus, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story.
Wow. Oh, good strong move against Patrick Ewing.
They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Down the lane, Hubert Davis misses the layup.
Johnson kicks to Thomas. Pass to Aguirre.
Thomas, left side for Aguirre. He puts it in.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
New York
16-point lead.
Here's
Dunleavy drives. Nice move from Mike Dunleavy.
7 for 10 from the floor.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing.
The Knicks are
against
playing very
the
strong
game
right now,
and
looking
yourself.
like
I know
they
there's
are
a moment
virtually
out there.
unbeatable.
You have a lead. It's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do. And stay
They beat the
true to
Lakers.
that. And I like that
A
aggressiveness.
team that they could very well meet if they come out of the East. Smith throws it down.
And this is what they
But the Lakers have lost the last two championships, losing last year to the Chicago Bulls, and then the year before that against the Knicks in 6 games.
They enjoyed a big boost.
So the Bulls are the champions, but they definitely are not playing championship type ball. Maybe because it was Shaq. Shaq left, went to Atlanta. Ring chaser.
The win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And against the
Knicks would have loved to have the Bulls had Shaquille O'Neal, because they played the Bulls early this season and took care of business against Chicago.
You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them.
But it's just only the regular season, so
team effort, but still
nothing to get too high for.
For Prince, every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major.
Knocked away, gets it back.
Just a great all-around game.
Shot clock at 3.
Fires up the 3, no good. After the rebound. Knicks with an 18-point lead.
Right
Arthur.
wing. Got a piece of it.
And Vanier with the steal.
It's 2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Here's Bowden. Finish off the break.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Crossover dribble. Nice move. Doug Christie puts it in.
The excellent defense at that.
And it's one of the reasons why the Knicks kept him this year. Felt that there was some upside to him.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And that'll do it. Final scores from the Palace and Auburn Hills in Detroit. Knicks blow out the Pistons 113-95, pick up their 26th victory of the year. And the Pistons drop to 13-12.
What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Tayshaun Prince.
Tayshaun Prince played a game. He definitely came back to his hometown in Detroit. And he showed out. 18 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound. Final stat numbers: Isaiah Thomas with 34 points, Aguirre with 15, and Lambeer with 14. Rahman with 11 boards. And balanced scoring for the Knicks: Mike Dunleavy, 20 points. Patrick Ewing with 20, 8 and 3. Of course, player of the game, Tayshaun Prince, 18. Charles Smith with 15 points in this game, 13 points for Hubert Davis. Josh Houston with 8 off the bench. KG with 16 boards, only 6 points tonight. Tonight, he just took the night off offensively, but they had balanced scoring and they jumped out to that early lead. So, Knicks now up in the standings as far as the conference standings, running away from the pack. But the New Jersey Nets are right there with them, formerly the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics. The Knicks have a 4-game lead on the Nets, 4.5-game lead. And Memphis leads the Central Division by a game over the Chicago Bulls. After a slow start by them, now they are really picking up the pace. Charlotte 18-7. Number 1 team in the East last year, but they got ousted by the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. You got the Houston Rockets. The talent, it seems like, is all out in the East, as the West are really struggling. You got the Lakers, who leads the 2001 Lakers by 2 games in the Western Conference, as Magic Johnson keeping his team very, very much in the thick of things out there in the West. Oh. John Starks comes back to the Garden, in a place where he did finally win a championship before leaving after last season. Wow. They got Iguodala and JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee! It's time for New York Knicks basketball. Tonight, the Knicks host the Seattle Supersonics and the return of John Starks to Madison Square Garden.
Tip-off goes to Seattle.
What is it with the great players from New York always going to Seattle? And the game begins, and a foul, and JaVale McGee
Starks is out there with Gary Payton.
scores the first bucket.
And it's McGee in at the center. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And the Sonics with an early 3-point lead.
Seattle on defense. It's a 3-point game.
He has it down low to KG. Up top to Davis, gives it left side to Davis.
The screen from you.
Davis starting the second straight game. Drives against Sean Kemp. The banker in the paint, no good. McGee the rebound. Payton has the basketball. Dribbles off his screen, down the lane.
Now the feed
Right.
to Kemp.
Gives it right side for Kemp. Looking to post up against Patrick Ewing. Up top to Payton. Payton fires up the 3. No good. Rebound, Patrick Ewing.
Prince outside.
Prince drive.
Passes to Ewing.
This is to Ewing. Up top to Davis. Fires up the 3. No good. Kemp the rebound.
And here are the Sonics. Kemp a screen on Davis.
Iguodala has the basketball.
Iguodala kicks to McGee.
McGee
Tries from
jump hook in the paint. No good. Patrick Ewing the rebound. 2-on-1. Prince layup. Backs it in. Out foul. Who picks up the personal? John Starks.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game. That one misses for Prince. And here's Seattle.
3-2 early lead, Seattle.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint.
Oh, this is McGee. The layup banks it in.
Set up the layup. McGee's got 5 minutes.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to get him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Ewing can't knock down the jumper against
Better not
McGee.
make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Corner, Eagles for 3. No good. Ewing another rebound.
And that's not the best of shot selection here. The defense
Knocked away and
definitely won
stolen.
that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Knocked away and another steal. KG gets it back. Well, backs it in. Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg.
Seattle actually was #1 in the West last year, but they fell down at the end of the year as the Lakers wound up coming out of that West once again. Seattle fell all the way down to 4th.
Hustle points, I believe they call it.
Yeah, how great are his ball instincts there? Just
Davis 5 for 3. Bang! 3-point ball. Davis.
Get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And
Starks has the basketball. Peyton gives it, has it left up top the 3-point arc, guarded by Dunleavy. Dribbles down the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound Dunleavy. Dunleavy has the basketball, gives it to Prince. Down, jams it in the other end. Prince.
That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Peyton drives in. Kemp inside. He's
Oh, jump hook over Patrick Ewing. Tough shot from Sean Kemp. He puts it in.
Here's Dunleavy, covered by Peyton. Garnett kicks to Ewing for 3.
Dunleavy, 3-pointer. 3-point.
Mike
Dunleavy.
on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there,
And a reaching foul is called against Dunleavy.
Until they finally get the one they want.
JaVale McGee.
Here's Kemp.
And a pass to Kemp underneath. Layup banks it in.
Kemp's got 6.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
Oh, and a steal by John Starks.
To work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Iguodala.
No, gives it to Kemp on the baseline. Shot in and out. No good. Davis, layup. No good.
The Sonics trailing.
Starks comes out of the pack. Has it up top the 3-point arc to Kemp. Layup, no good. Rebound Davis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
Dunleavy puts it up in the paint. No good. Rebound Kemp.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Peyton. And he lobs it up.
So alley-oop to Kemp. And Kemp just cannot seem to find the bucket early on. Prince down the way. His layup, he puts it in. And the Knicks up on 3. Sign timeout Sonics.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. It's a good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually
Man, it seems strange having Starks in a Sonic uniform.
they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's
Allen
the case.
now dishes to Peyton. He lay up, he puts it in.
Smith checked in for Garnett.
As Ray
Christie
Allen
subbed
back
in
with
for
the
Davis.
Seattle
Perkins
Sonics.
is checked in for the Sonics. Allen comes in for Andre Iguodala. Christie against Starks. Prince outside.
Up top Prince, fires at the 3.
He's got a
Prince.
shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed to come from him.
Now here's Peyton. To the paint.
Oh,
Here's
what a
Kemp.
dish to Kemp.
Jams it straight
Great
to
pass from GP.
That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air and dunks like that.
Oh, not. Oh, and Ewing just throws it away.
And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Seattle. White is checked in for Kemp. Askew comes in
McMillan
for
has up top
Starks.
the 3-point
And
down the
McMillan
lane.
subbed in for
Layup
Garnett.
is up, no good for the foul. Josh Hughes picks the Pittsburgh's personal.
That time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really out of the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be
17-17.
distracted by your presence.
Arthur drive.
Here's Arthur.
Is it Christie?
Christie the pass to Houston.
Houston.
Elbow shot.
Pull up. No good. Smith. Their offensive rebound. The follow. He can't get it to go.
And he thought he had
Right
a
to
clear
rebound.
path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Vincent Askew drives down the baseline. Right side, no good. Charles Smith the rebound.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Oh, what a pass. And Dugonix, he puts it in.
For Seattle, doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants You give
Knocked
them
away
too
by
much
Arthur.
room on the
Take it
perimeter,
away.
and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Layup is good. West.
Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that
Arthur.
three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's important part of the defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend
Oh,
them
and the
from behind
Sonics
the
off and
three-point
running
line.
the other end, and they
have
puts it in.
repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the
Christie
perimeter.
has it left side. Three-pointer. No good. Charles Smith, the rebound.
Second chance shot.
The rebound, back it in.
Great
Charles
read
Smith.
when this was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Wright outside. Allen with the screen for Wright. He feeds it to Perkins.
Perkins to Allen. Layup. He missed it. Gets his own rebound. Right corner for McMillan. Gives it to Askew. Sonics with a bunch of three-point shooters out on the floor right now.
I'm sure will change.
McMillan right for three. That's good. 3-point ball. 3 points with the
They
round
really
right.
can't allow him too many open looks like that.
And the Knicks
I mean,
with a
that's just
1-point lead.
inviting trouble.
West all the way. Glad banks it in. Outside. And look. West. Arthur.
That one able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through
Foul
the
line
whistle.
jumper good.
He didn't give up
Knicks
on
up
it
by 4.
When he heard the whistle, he kept his focus, his concentration. He found a way to get the shot.
Sonics full timeout.
Seattle calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here's Askew.
Askew, short shot. He puts it in.
Drilling the rim on the way down.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And so New York calls timeout.
Knicks with a 2-point lead. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
And so here is New York. The pass to Christie.
Christie, right corner to Ugonix. Down the lane. Puts up the layup.
Wright pulls
And
it down.
Ugonix.
And
He's
you know,
really
they
missing
need to
layups
be
the last 2
consistent
games.
with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score.
One thing I noticed is that against the really very good teams, Ugonix starts missing
How
layups.
big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff,
Matter of fact, he
it's
stopped
certainly a
dunking.
point of emphasis.
Man, can you always
You got to
depend
get back
on
to that
him or
athleticism
what
and just
to
throw
lead
it
you
down
to the
on
right
teams.
place with that pass? Money.
Dishes it to Arthur. Christie kicks to Smith.
South Houston top steps a 3. He puts it in.
Eustace
3
has
from
got his first bucket of the game.
John
He's on the
Houston.
That's his second foul.
And a reaching
already,
foul
and
call
that's
against
going to
Houston.
force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
As his athleticism earns him some playing time, Knicks really think that he could be a very good
47
prospect.
seconds left in the
Maybe
first
after
quarter of the
Patrick
game.
Ewing retires,
And
but
that one's good.
that's
Right.
all
And both teams on fire from the opening.
hearsay at the
Well,
moment.
I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty
Ugonix
obvious
dribbles
that's
down the
the
lane.
case.
All the way
Ugonix.
jumper.
That's short
He
off
can't
the
get
rim.
the jumper to fall.
Bozanic trailing. Here's McMillan.
McMillan, 20-footer.
And Seattle
He
with
puts it
another.
in, and the
And when
Sonics
he
put their
gets
lead in
in
the
his
game.
head that he's going
30
to
to
get
29.
The basket, very little you can do defensively.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside.
Nice dishes to Houston. No good. As Wright picks up the
Shooting their
personal
third and
foul.
fourth free throw shots of the night.
Will Wright bounced around in the NBA.
That free throw, no good.
Former Miami Heat. Played with the New Orleans
Can't make the second
Pelicans.
free throw either. Missing both. So
Or
for
when
New
they
York,
was the
their
New
last
Orleans
game
Hornets
against the Pistons at the
before they
Palace of
became the
Overhead.
Pelicans.
And it's Perkins in the corner. Pass
Big
to
smooth.
McMillan.
Sam Perkins still hanging on. From top to Allen. Fires up the 3. No good. And that ends the first quarter as the Sonics
Well, it's been
with a
highest
1-point
scoring
lead.
game through the first quarter of play.
John Starks yet to get on the
Lead by
board
one.
here in the
And
Garden.
back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Second quarter is set to begin here at Madison Square Garden. Knicks were down by 1.
Before we move
Looking
on,
for win
guys,
number
what do you think about
27.
what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
You can tell the point of emphasis has
But
been
back to John
get
Starks.
to
Starks
the
been
offensive
playing
plays.
very well for
Yep,
Seattle
they've
out there
set
this
the
year.
tone here early with the hustle that's
Ewing
come out.
in the paint, banks it
Here are the
in.
five
Hat
for
trick,
Seattle to start
Ewing.
the second quarter. Sean Kemp is out there with Iguodala. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Allen, and it's Payton in at the point guard position.
Knocked away by
It's stolen
Dunleavy and a
Dunleavy.
steal.
Here's Ewing.
Ewing. And one. Hat trick, Ewing.
For one more.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So Ewing
Yeah, I think
turning
they've
back
got
the
to ramp
clock,
up the
showing some
aggressiveness, Greg.
speed.
I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Starks is checked in. McGee is screened. The dish to Kemp.
Ewing harassed
And it's
Kate.
McGee with the jam.
JaVale McGee gets the offensive rebound and puts it
Muscles
in.
his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
This is the Ewing. Banks it in. Hat trick, Ewing. Ewing, after not scoring no points in the first quarter, got a quick 6 points here in the first. In the second. And JaVale McGee
McGee's got 9.
Outstanding.
will not be on Shaq and the Fool tonight.
Exactly where to go with the ball.
Dunleavy kicks to Prince.
Ewing, fall away jumper.
Shot
In
is
and
off.
out, no good. Payton the
Away
rebound.
with it. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Starks has it guarded by Dunleavy.
Outside. 6 on the shot clock. For the
Fires
three.
up the three. No good.
Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now tonight. New York moving the ball.
Oh, and another steal.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Starks kicks to Kemp.
Oh, Kemp throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing
And the
right
Sonics
there.
up by
Taking the
1.
steal and
I
then
recall the
turning
last
it
time
into
the Knicks and
2
Sonics got
points
together last
on the
season.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
The
And
Knicks
guys, in a game this
had a
small,
chance to win the
moments
game,
like that are the
and
ones we
ironically,
usually look back on at the end
John Starks
as a difference maker.
missed the game winner.
The Sonics getting the bucket. Here's Davis.
It was like 2 seconds left in the game, and John Starks missed the jumper at the buzzer, and the paint was wide open.
No good from outside.
And it was from that game that the Knicks actually went on a tear to end the regular season by winning the last 13 games before getting swept by Chicago. And who Starks playing with? He's playing with the Sonics, the team he missed the game winner
It's a
on.
fader. Iguodala outside.
McGee out there, Iguodala fires a three, and that Golden State Warrior connection comes up to the Pacific Northwest in Seattle,
I mean, I thought it
and the
might
Sonics by 4.
No.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup.
Prince now jogs down the lane, way up. No good.
Despite the disadvantage inside.
Here come the Sonics the other way. Payton, scoop layup. He's fouled by Dunleavy.
Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Dunleavy. The Supersonics shooting their 4th.
Crowd don't like the way the Knicks are playing at the moment.
One, he's checked in for the Sonics.
Sonics with a 5-point lead.
And both free throws good for Payton. Here in the
Knicks didn't
second
trail at
quarter,
all in their
just
previous
under
game
3.5
against the
minutes
Detroit
played.
Pistons. They're struggling here
Dunleavy
against
kicks to
Seattle.
Garnett.
Seattle's still a formidable team out west.
Shot to
Follow away
stop the
KG.
draw. New York, no good that time either.
They can't get nothing to fall. They're taking good shots, just nothing is falling right now. Payton, alley-oop to McGee. And Garnett, kept blocked by Ewing. Alley-oop. No good. KG, 20-footer.
And that one's good.
Kevin
Second basket
Garnett.
of 4, 50%. Sonics leading
Sonics
by
4, just under 6 minutes to play, second quarter.
Payton with the ball. He kicks to McGee. He dishes it to Starks.
Starks, 20-footer left
Shot
side.
is
No
off.
good. Ewing the
Davis with some
rebound.
nice deep. To the inside.
Pass to Prince. Turn. Prince.
Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger. than it
Sonics do
should
not
have been.
want the Knicks to get out in transition. The Knicks are very good in transition.
They'd have a little more energy.
Payton, foul line jumper. Short shot, no good. KG the rebound. Here come the Knicks the other way. Davis, the Prince, layup.
Prince misses.
Can't get it to fall. Starks the rebound.
Starks dishes to Payton.
Starks may be nervous coming back at the Garden.
The screen from Kemp.
Knocked away, gets it back in another steal. KG, the Prince, the Dunleavy. Layup, got it. Hey, Dunleavy.
They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here's Blunt.
Blunt has it, starts up top the 3-point arc. Starks left side for Payton, gives it back to Starks. Starks down the lane, floater, no good. Ewing the rebound.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Feeds to Ewing.
And Ewing guarded by Payton. And Ewing was just going to turn Gary Payton into barbecue chicken. And he throws it down. Hat trick, Ewing.
With that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the Sonics call timeout. Knicks on an 8-0 run.
Seattle calls timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. I think a timeout was a
Miller
no-brainer.
to right, down the lane. Layup, he backs it in.
Big group substitution
Let's
here
do
for
it right.
Seattle. Perkins is checked in for JaVale McGee. Wright comes in for Sean Kemp. Askew's checked in for John Starks. And it's
Up
McMillan
top to
in for
Christie.
Gary Payton.
Right side for
Flying
DeJones.
his
Puts up the
one
three-pointer.
deep.
No
And it's
good.
Seattle with the rebound. Wright's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of
And
areas.
Blunt fires a 3. That's good.
Has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time
Sonic
again.
spot 3.
Effort and determination on the glass.
This is the Smith. Oh, and a hard foul by Sam Perkins. Charles Smith laying there like, what just happened?
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. Allen's checked in for Blunt. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Seattle ball 1.
McMillan
McMillan has it for Ray Allen. Up top, Askew gives it to McMillan. Down the lane. Layup no good. Charles Smith the rebound.
Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And he's hard fouled by Askew.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For New York, they have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. No good on the
And
second.
DeJones for the rare misses at the foul line.
The Sonics leading. Here's McMillan.
Allen, a 3-pointer. It's good. 3-point ball. 3 points for Ray Allen.
The game and 3-pointers. That's pretty
Seattle
good.
up by 4.
They've really elevated here in the second quarter.
To the paint.
This is the Smith. He throws it down.
Rising high to
Charles Smith.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Askew has
Here's
it.
Askew. Right outside.
Right, another 3. It's good. 3 points for 3 points for Darrell Wright. And the
They just
Sonics
look out of sync, not closing
firing
out
away
on
from
threes.
downtown.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3
See,
straight
this is
from
the Smith.
beyond the arc right now.
Up top to Christie. Right
kicks
side
to
Walter.
Walker.
Fires the 3 right side. No
With
good.
the triple. Sonics leading by 5. The feed to Perkins. And it's Dillon.
And blocked out of bounds. And it will be Knicks basketball. Darrell Wright trying to revitalize his career in Seattle.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. You might as well make those adjustments right away.
Now here's Arthur.
Here's it to Houston. Fires up the 3 right side. That's good. Woo!
Houston has got 6
Boom.
points.
Most any NBA
Josh
players can make a play when you
Houston.
leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's McMillan. He's guarded by
Perkins,
Arthur.
foul line
The jump
jumper.
shot
That's
guarded
good.
by Sam Perkins.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
New York trails by 4. Out to the wing. Passes it to Christie.
Back to Christie. Down the lane. Puts up the layup. And he misses.
Supersonics taking it the other way.
Ewing comes off the bench. Gets ready to set the check back in at the next whistle. Askew, jumper. No good.
Mounted by New York. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans.
He throws the pass out of bounds. And it'll be Sonics basketball as we come up on a minute to play here in the first half. Entertaining game here in the first half.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Sonics. Here's McMillan.
In the return homecoming of John Starks, yet to score. But yet his Sonics lead by 4. Darrell Wright, no good. Ewing the rebound. This is to Smith. No good. Knocked away by Smith. Gets it back by the Sonics.
I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And it's the
Eagle, 17-footer, left side, no good. Christie the rebound.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game
Arthur, layup. He's fouled.
That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. For New York, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. He's perfect from the line this time.
And the Knicks within 2.
And here are the Supersonics now. Here's McMillan. Kicks it to Perkins.
Isolation, Perkins. Oh, Perkins drive. And big smooth.
Gets it to drop.
And that's what he does. I mean,
smooths out the edges.
Here's
Arthur at the buzzer. No good. And that's it in the first half. Sonics with a 4-point lead here at the Garden.
Seattle ahead.
Ray Allen with a smirk on his face.
Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
So close game here in Madison Square Garden. The Sonics with a 4-point lead as we get set to start the third quarter.
And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. You look at Darrell Wright, he's really been playing well.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get
Hat-trick, Ewing.
in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Dunleavy is up there with Hubert Davis. And it's Garnett. Then it's
Kent, 20-footer. That's good.
That's the 5 for New York right now.
Sonics with a
New York
4-point
trails
lead.
by 4. Dunleavy dishes to Davis. Ewing kicks to Dunleavy.
Ready for 3. In and out, no good. John Starks the
So for
rebound.
New York, their last game
Knocked away. Starks really struggling in his return at the guard. KG. KG!
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are
And
the
Kent
ones we
again.
usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now here is Davis, following the miss by Sean Kemp.
This is
Here's
Ewing.
Ewing. A shot goes down.
Trick,
It's
Ewing.
back to even. Ewing's got 12 in the game.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Crowd chanting defense. Nice move. Gets it move over KG, no good. And he gets his follow and puts it in.
They have got to put a
Barry
body
Payton.
because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Prince drives against Starks. KG.
He feeds it to Dunleavy.
5 to 3. No good.
Go-ahead basket. Dunleavy's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Iguodala dishes to Payton. The screen from Kemp. Payton with the ball.
Spin move by
Running
Kemp.
down
By
Prince.
Payton.
Garnett with the block. Some nice passing by
The
New York.
Ewing. Follow away. Banker. He puts it in.
Had
Trick.
assists
Ewing.
now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot.
Alley-oop to Kemp. He throws it down on KG.
You can see the eye contact
And the
there.
Sonics up by 2.
Burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark.
We got a thriller here at the Garden. Prince drive baseline. And a block. Blocked by JaVale McGee.
Something that could be
Starts.
potentially a momentum.
Puts it up. No good. Ewing
That's
another
exactly
rebound.
what that play looks to be.
Prince in the corner. Garnett outside.
Ewing. 20-footer. Hat trick. Ewing almost hit a 3.
Chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
As Ewing is really feeling it from the field. This is the kid blocked by KG out of bounds. Sonics basketball still. 18 on the shot clock.
Making a change here. Askew's checked in. Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Game tied at 62.
On defense, New York.
Peyton has it, guarded by Dunleavy. Double team. This is to Askew. The layup, he puts it in the paint. Sneaky pass from JP.
To get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Prince.
Prince.
He's got
Wait.
11.
KG waits to 3.
Davis kicks
Gets it to Ewing.
Fade.
Following.
Lands
Got it.
soft on the front
Yeah,
end.
check. Ewing.
Ewing's got it all tied up now for New York.
And the crisp
Game
pass
tied
season
64.
has opened things up for
Oh,
them.
that's Wade stolen. Oh, Kent with the steal. This is the Starks. His layup, he banks it in. And John Starks finally gets on the board.
Their last 3 field goals have come from
Off a
inside the
broken
paint.
play.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to
Prince
attacking.
for 3. That's no good. Tip the rebound.
Peyton outside. Back to Starks.
Starks has it. Guarded by Ewing down the lane. Starks a facial at Tayshaun Prince.
The one-handed jam.
And right after he scores his first bucket, he comes and dunks it right over his former teammate Tayshaun Prince.
Break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though.
Oh,
Some
facial.
coaches might not want you to make a play
And
like
maybe
that.
that's
I
the
tell you what, when you
that's
got
the play to get
skills
John Starks
like
really
that,
going, and
I
it
say
probably
go
was because of that broken play steal by Sean Kemp that enabled Starks to score his first point. So now John Starks with 5 points, and the Sonics with a 5-point lead.
Prince outside.
Crossover dribble, Prince down the lane,
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
and he could not finish. Starks now drives the lane, layup is up, no good for the foul, and Starks now in an attack mode as that bucket seemed to awaken John Starks. The former Knick.
Seattle shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
First free throw from Starks, in and out, no good. Peyton trying to tell Starks how to shoot free throws. Just under 5.5 to play here at Madison Square Garden. Sonics with a 5-point lead. Knicks looking to win their 27th in a row.
Guys, some
As
great
is
passing from him.
yet to lose.
Tough for the defense to chase that ball around.
Here's it to Ewing on the left side. Here's it to Prince in the corner.
Everybody's touching it, and you're starting to
Prince
see
drives,
the assist
across the
power.
lane, down the lane, and jams it in.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kemp?
Knicks cut the lead to 4.
With that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now here's Peyton. 6 points for
Oh,
him.
nice
And
pass
the
from
by
Kent.
McGee.
To McGee.
Their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
And the Sonics with their largest lead of the game, a 6-point lead.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
New York calls timeout. You gotta like what Sean Kemp has done in this game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon.
Knicks
They're
cannot
searching
take
for
these
answers.
games lightly.
Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Blunt, he's checked in for John
KG,
Starks.
fall away.
Wide open. True on the 14-footer. Burnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on
And
that
alley-oop to McGee.
Without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
JaVale McGee.
A careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those
Dunleavy
exchanges.
down the
New York
lane
making
to
a
Prince
change.
in the corner.
Smith is checked in. Dunleavy, the pass to Ewing.
Ewing down the lane. He looked like he walked on that play to the basket as he jams it in with 2 hands over Kemp and McGee.
I
Knicks
don't
are within
think
2.
There was anyone, and I mean anyone, that
And puts up the shot, no good for the foul. Charles Smith picks up the first personal foul.
He might have got that feeling.
And Sean Kemp will go to the line.
For Sean Kemp, 8 rebounds, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. Blowing up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has
Kent
been
makes
a
both free
nightmare.
throws. Sonics with a 4-point lead.
Christie's checked in for New
Very
York.
entertaining game here
And
at the
Seattle
Garden.
also making a change. Allen's checked in.
Dunleavy down the lane. He puts up the layup. He misses it too. It's
Not much success when it comes to shooting.
only 2 of 6 today.
Now Peyton. 6 points for him. Off
Peyton
the screen.
puts up the shot over Ewing, no good. Gives it the offensive rebound. Backer, it's good. And a foul. JaVale McGee.
With consistency, 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
This is the free throw.
Teams deciding to change it up. Here's Dugoni.
Dugoni.
Lead pass with
Restart Dugoni.
Exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Seattle leading by 4. McGee is screen on Christie.
McMillan has a
McMillan
three-point
against
off.
Christie. Kempa screen on Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Askew jumper.
And he didn't get quite enough.
Oh, that was Allen.
Allen's gone 1 of 4 from the
Christie,
field.
this is the
Here's
Dunleavy, a layup, backs it in. Right, Dunleavy.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's
So Dunleavy with 7 points. Knicks back within 2.
Assists.
1 passes to Kemp.
Crowd chanting
Here's
defense.
McMillan.
Up top to McMillan. Double team.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good, and New York making a change here. Arthur's checked in.
Nah, I can't do
and
no
Seattle
double
also
team.
making a change. Perkins is checked in. McMillan hits them both. New York trails
I got to
by
do this
4.
season loner.
Arthur dishes to Smith.
Smith jams it in. Charles Smith.
To let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean,
Sonic
that's
spot
his bread
2.
and butter there.
Ray Allen is on the wing. McMillan against Smith. Pass to Blunt. A 3.
Blunt, a 3.
The putback.
Oh, Kemp with the follow.
This grab
That's just
thing is
vintage
flat
Sean
out.
Kemp right
One
there.
away to get second chance
As we see
points.
numerous dunks like that over the years.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle.
And Christie and Ray Allen look like they having words with one another.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid under.
But that was a vintage huge jam by Sean Kemp.
Checked in for Seattle. Here's
This is the
Dugoni.
deuce side.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Sonics with a 2-point lead. Allen a three-pointer. That's no good. Smith the rebound. This is a Christie. Throws it down. Christie. Game tied at 80. And a foul called against Wes Arthur. With just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The Sonics to put it together, though, they can definitely make some noise out in the Western Conference. They still got the 87 Lakers that are still running the Western Conference and the 2001 Lakers as well. And Doug Christie throws it down the other end. Knicks back up 2.
The ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And though the Knicks blew out the Lakers, the 2001 Lakers, when they played them just a little over a couple of days ago. Alley-oop to Kemp. And here come the Knicks the other way. This is the Christie layup. Backs it in, and the Knicks up by 4.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there.
Iguodala has the basketball top to McMillan. McMillan dribbles off the pit screen, left side for Egot. 3-pointer. In and out, no good. And fight for the rebound, out of bounds. Into Christie. Here comes the Knicks, knocked away. Gets it back to Smith. Back to Patrick Ewing. Christie, corner jumper. He puts it in, and Doug Christie's lighting up the Sonics right now.
The last 5 trips.
Knicks with a 6-point lead.
With a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Kemp.
He got a 20-footer. That's no good. Egat's been off. This is the Ewing layup. No good, but a foul. And Darrell Wright has been quiet since the second quarter. But he picks up the personal here. Knicks with a 6-point lead, 31 seconds left in the third.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Hubert Davis is checked in for New York.
And this is what other teams do not want, is those Knicks going on those end-of-the-quarter runs. Those end-of-the-quarter runs can be very demoralizing. The Sonics, we've seen their 6-point lead evaporate, and now they're down 8.
Right with a screen on Davis.
Iguodala. Baseline jumper. No good. Ewing the rebound.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid
This is
off.
the Childs. He jams it in. And just like that, the Knicks up by 10.
You got to score yourself.
And the advantage they have.
And knocked away. Knicks basketball. And McMillan looks frustrated.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here.
He should be.
I mean, it's best to go
Starks
ahead
checks
and
back
get
in.
the lead here in the third.
8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Christie has the basketball. Smith backs in. Corner. Udonis for 3. No good. And that's going to end the third. Here at Madison Square Garden, Knicks with a 10-point lead going into the fourth.
New York leads by 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And the final period of play just about to start.
Fourth quarter set to begin here at Madison Square Garden. Knicks with a 10-point lead.
Knicks trail by 10. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, we've got Starks. JaVale McGee is out there with Kemp. Then there's Payton. And it's Iguodala.
Up top, Payton hits 3-pointer. It's good. 3-point ball. 3 points for Gary Payton.
He just seems to get
Payton with a quiet game. Remember that game that the Knicks played him out there last year in the West? Payton had 30 points.
Here's Dunleavy on the wing. Davis. Garnett, the screen.
The Ewing. Jump up. Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing has been literally unstoppable in this game. Turning back the clock once again. Starts with the alley-oop pass, but knocked away. Gets it back. JaVale McGee puts it in.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
7-point lead. Dishes to Davis.
With the drop.
Prince, 20-footer. That's no good.
On the shot a bit long that time.
Iguodala the rebound. Also a dribble. Payton down the lane. This is the Starks. 20-footer left side. No good. KG the rebound. And an alley-oop pass. Not. And oh man, that was just a terrible pass. Here come the Sonics back the other way.
McGee is screen. Payton drives in.
Payton, what a pass into JaVale McGee.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities.
And okay, JaVale McGee got 17 points, and he's doing a little bit of showboating out there on the field. Garnett, fall away, puts it in. You're going to back your offensive trash talk up. You better back it up with some defense because you're going against one of the great players in Kevin Garnett. Knocked away, gets it back. Payton the 3-pointer. No good. Rebound Ewing. Top to Davis. Gives it to Prince. Gives it down on to KG. Now you're looking to torch him. Fall away. In and out. No good. KG with a quiet game. 18 points, 10 rebounds for Sean Kemp. McGee has it up top to Starks. Starks now dribbles off of McGee's screen. Left side has it. Crossover dribble. Gives it McGee. Face jumper. No good. Kemp the foul.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And great cashing in hard. I mean,
Sonics really have a very interesting squad with John Starks, JaVale McGee, Iguodala, and a host of three-point shooters on their team. They were much like that during the 90s when they had Detlef Schrempf, Hersey Hawkins, and those guys. But Hersey Hawkins no longer a Sonic. KG now. Fall away again. Puts it in.
Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
7-point lead for the Knicks. Down alone. Payton puts it in.
Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot
Davis,
of
3-pointer. That's no good.
Kevin, just enough presence to
Davis with a quiet game as well.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does,
Payton picks up and holds the dribble. Kemp
Here's Kemp.
puts it up over Ewing. He's fouled.
He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly foul. Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those 3 points.
And a chance for just a second to check out the
Sonics cut into that 10-point Knick lead. It's down to 4.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here.
96-93.
They're taking care of business in the
Sonics on a 13-6 run to start the fourth.
Up top,
Dr. Ewing.
The dish to Dunley.
They're looking for Garnett down on the baseline. Again, another fall away.
Off the iron.
Oh, he couldn't get the friendly roll. Left side for Peyton, right side for Peyton. Double team, gives it to Kent. Down the lane, blocked by the foul. And Patrick Ewing is upset at the call. Kent puts in the first free throw. 6 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Knicks trying to win their 27th in a row. And nobody gives a damn about the Sonics record.
There in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
This is the Ewing. Davis, 20-footer, left side. No good. And now the Knicks can't even buy a basket. Iguodala, crossover dribble. Fires up the three. It's good. 3 points. 3 points for Andre Iguodala. And it's an 18-6 run with just over 5.5 to play in the fourth. And the Sonics have come all the way back. KG, fall away. No good. Ewing the rebound. The follow is good. Patrick Ewing. And the Knicks need to go back to Patrick Ewing because obviously KG can't hit a goddamn thing. Crouching in defense, fakes a three. This is the Kemp. Baseline, puts it up over Ewing. No good for the foul. And Patrick Ewing. Seemed like nobody could contain Shawn Kemp right about now. They're going exclusively to Shawn Kemp almost on every possession.
And that one falls for Kemp.
Kemp hits the first free throw.
And so Kemp nails both of them.
He's certainly been hitting well from the
Sonics
line.
trying to end the Knicks streak. And I recall it was the Sonics that ended the Knicks streak back in the 90s when the Knicks were contending for the championship in 94. The Sonics was the only team at that time in the regular season to beat the Knicks.
Garnett's got the game tied up here for
Knicks had won 10 straight before succumbing to the Sonics. Starks are threes. That's good. John Starks. His foot was on the line. And the Knicks trail by 2.
You're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Upside Prince.
Oh, up top to Dunleavy. Fakes a three.
Here's Dunleavy.
Here's it to Davis on the baseline. Garnett.
Here's Garnett.
Jump hook. And Garnett can't buy a basket. He needs to sit his ass down. Peyton has it. Alley-oop. JaVale McGee will not be on Shaqtin' the Fool tonight. He's got 19 points.
Hammered it down.
This is the Ewing. Patrick Ewing. Just under 4 to play in the fourth quarter. Sonics with a 2-point lead. Knicks had a 10-point lead to start the quarter. Starks 20-foot right side. That's good. Starks coming alive in his return home to Madison Square Garden.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's the Ewing. Takes it. Gives it to Dunleavy. 20-footer. He puts it in.
With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. The Sonics leading.
Close game throughout. Both teams had significant leads. Ewing with the rebound. Davis back to Prince. Fires up the three. Ty G the rebound. The follow is good. Kevin Garnett. And the game is tied at 106 with 3 minutes to play. Starkey looking to spark the Sonics.
Starks outside.
Crowd chanting defense.
To the middle.
Knocked away by Prince in the steal. Here comes the Knicks the other way. KG down the lane. Pulls it down. KG.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away.
Knicks went down to the wire with the Los Angeles Lakers, the 87 Lakers. That came down to the final seconds. For the Knicks pulled away in that one. And the Knicks now having another battle, though, with the Seattle Sonics.
Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for John Starks.
Peyton on the baseline, no good. Ewing another rebound.
Ewing's got 15
Davis.
rebounds here tonight.
And the Sonics turning up defense. Right side for Davis, fakes a three. Gives it to Ewing, who's double team. Up top Prince, 20-footer. In and out, no good. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the fourth. 26 points for Shawn Kemp. Allen fakes it down the lane. The block by Ewing. Davis, the alley-oop to Prince. Sonics call timeout. Just under 2 to play in the fourth.
That's exactly how you want to do it.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if he's giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Who's going to be the hot hand for the Sonics now? Inbound Allen. His layup. Banks it in. A tough shot.
A really good example of his passing.
Knicks by 2. Garnett wants the basketball. Up top to Davis. Left side to Prince. Gives it to Ewing. Drives against Kemp. Jump hook. Hat trick. Ewing. 30 points for Patrick Ewing. 112 to 108. Payton dishes to McGee. He banks it in. 21 points from McGee. Prince throws it down. Prince. Oh, nice move, Payton underneath, blocked by Ewing, and they call a goaltend, and that was a bullshit call. Yeah, the Knicks coach irate too on the sideline. That was a bullshit call. That ball was timed perfectly by Patrick Ewing. Coming up on 1 minute to play in the fourth quarter. Prince lobs it to KG, and a steal. Here come the Sonics the other way. Just under a minute to play in the fourth quarter. Payton down the lane, layup is up, no good. Ball doesn't lie. Prince to KG.
He sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Dunleavy dribbles off for Ewing screen. Knocked away, stolen. And get it back by the Knicks. 37 seconds remain. KG, shimmy, fall away. Knocks it down. And the Knicks score up by 4 with 29 seconds remaining. Madison Square Garden. Knicks trying to keep their streak intact.
They trail by 4.
As they even had a close battle here with the Sonics. It's all anyone can ask for. Inbound to Payton. Gives it to Kemp. Short shot on the baseline. Puts it in. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. Inbound to Dunleavy. Fouled by Payton.
So they foul intentionally.
And Dunleavy beats him down the floor. KG. And now he's fouled. KG now. Not a great game offensively for KG, but he's definitely had some big moments here down the stretch. As he looks to seal the deal. First free throw. That's good. No timeouts for the Sonics. They hope he missed the free throw here. Second free throw. That's good. Knicks with a 4-point lead. The Ray Allen. Knocked away. Got it back. Gets it to Payton. 20-footer right side. That's good with 9 seconds remaining. Gary Payton puts it in. And Dunleavy fouled by Payton. And the Sonics have to play the foul game as they hope the Knicks miss some free throws here down the stretch with 8.9 seconds remaining. And the Knicks clinging to a 2-point lead. First free throw. And he misses it off the back of the rim, and the Sonics still alive. And he strums on him in again. He missed both. Payton with 4 seconds remaining. He loses the hell, gets it at the buzzer. No good. And the Knicks survive. Final score from Madison Square Garden. The Knicks hold off the Sonics 118 to 116. As Dunleavy almost cost the Knicks an opportunity in this game with alligator arms down the stretch. And the Knicks are running all over the court like they won a championship. Calm down, fellas. You only won your 27th game of the season. Patrick Ewing, 30 points, 2 assists, 17 rebounds. A big game for Patrick Ewing. Final stat numbers for the Knicks: 22 points, 7 rebounds for KG. It was a quiet 22 points though. 17 for Tayshaun Prince, Charles Smith with 10 off the bench. And the Knicks, as the Sonics, now with 28 points for Shawn Kemp, 12 rebounds, 21 points, 21 and 10 for JaVale McGee. And Peyton with a double-double, 15 points, 14 dimes. Darrell Wright with 12. John Starks got going late in the game, but he had 10 points. He finishes in his return to Madison Square Garden, but they come up short. And the Knicks win streak stays intact. And dating back to last year, the Knicks have actually won 40 straight regular season games. They just don't want it to end just like it did last year, though. And got swept by the Chicago Bulls in the first round. Next up for the Knicks on Christmas Day, they play against the Cavaliers. Obviously, there's no LeBron there as he's in Boston now. Then they got the Rockets coming back up. And then the Atlanta Hawks. Look at the Eastern Conference standings. The Knicks stand above 5.5 over the Nets and 8 over the Atlanta Hawks, as the Atlanta Hawks, they actually have won 5 in a row. Western Conference, Lakers 21-6. That's the 87 Lakers, and then the 2001 Lakers 20-8. Golden State still staying in the thick of things out there in the West, 18-10. They hope that this is the year that they can make some noise, as they were ousted in the conference semifinals last year. And wow, where is Seattle? Seattle 9-18, as they're really struggling. They have just dropped 6 in a row. 9-18, big diff from last year. They one of the league's hottest teams last year. They got a very talented squad. Power rankings. New York stands alone. Last year's standing, as you see, the Knicks finished out at 52-30 last year. Detroit, Chicago, but Chicago ended up winning the championship over the Los Angeles Lakers. Charlotte. And Seattle finished 60-22 last year. Big disappointment, as they're 9-18. And we're not even midway through the season, and they already got 18 losses compared to last season. Taking a look at the All-Star voting. Magic Johnson, the leading vote getter in the Western Conference. Dropped off a little bit in the rebounds department, as he averaged just a shy under a triple-double last year. He was averaging a triple-double last season until like the final week, and then he did not average a triple-double. It was like 20, 26, and 9 and 10 assists. D Wade with San Antonio, second year with San Antonio. There's 2 D Wades though. He's still the D Wade with the Miami Heat. As Michael Jordan, the leading vote getter in the Eastern Conference. For the backcourt with Ray Allen down there with the Memphis Pythons. It's another Ray Allen as well. Front court got LeBron James, leading vote getter with Larry Bird, Shaq, Scottie Pippen, KG, Shaq, Karl Malone, and Patrick Ewing. So the Knicks 27-0. And that's going to do it for me. I am signing out. See you next time.